Happy New Year! Well, it's not New Year yet. It's New Year. New Year. It's not 2016 right now. It is still December of 2015. And it is wicked warm out today. Let's see. Let's not look at that just yet. Okay, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. So, if you can see that, it says 38 degrees, and I don't know, is that a turtle? Holy Christ, I think that's a turtle. Let's go see. That's interesting. It is. What the hell is this guy doing here? I think he's dead. He's got to be dead. Yeah, he's dead. That's weird. See that? I don't know. I guess. How did he get there? Well, I'm not going to leave it. I mean, he's been dead for a long time. There are just bones in there. So anyway, there's the machine. This is the legend right here. The old BMW R1150 GS. This bad boy has seen many, many miles. Many, many miles. It's been a good bike. But if anybody, any of you following these absolutely atrocious videos, you will know that this bike usually only comes out in the rough and tumble in the bad weather. Yeah, yes, folks, that's me putting the turtle shell inside my saddlebag. That'll look good on the mantle. I didn't think that there would be a living turtle out. I mean, I know it's warm, but for God's sake. Never actually seen a dead turtle, other than a mush turtle on the side of the road. But anyway, let's get back to just listening to my tunes here. And okay, back to Pandora. Okie doke. Oh, yeah, that would help. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is horrendous. Never go on camera without a script, because you just I end up rambling at least. So I'm just gonna turn around here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll turn around up here. I gotta show you this view. I live just right down there, and that is stunning. Every day, absolutely gorgeous. Very foggy today, though, and the fog is because of this ridiculous, ridiculous temperatures. I mean, it's just so warm, uncharacteristically, unseasonably warm. You can see the snow on the side of the road there. That's from yesterday. I think it's yesterday or the day before. I have absolutely no concept of the time. So there's a lovely view. But the snow didn't stick around for long, because we had it was like a snow-rain mixture, and it didn't stay. We got all of maybe a whopping inch or so, maybe 2 inches at the most. It stayed for about 10 minutes before it got washed away by the rain. But hey, it's the first snow. Winter's like practically over, and it's just one thing you can't get from these videos, any video, is the smells. Like fall and the winter, it's just got to be the best time. Well, actually, you know, I guess each season has its own, but I prefer the fall and the winter, because it's you get all these beautiful wood fires going. You know, people have their chimneys and all that groovy stuff. That's just really, really nice. You're going along, you know, a nice brisk day. nothing worse than riding in the summertime when it's 200 degrees out and you're sitting on it. Yeah, literally, I mean, okay, it's not 200 degrees out. So let's say it's 90 degrees out. The humidity is 70, 80%, and you're sitting on a motorcycle that's pumping off, 225 degrees of heat off the engine. Not necessarily this one, but if you're on a sport bike, those things don't breathe well, and it's pretty pretty hot. So right now, 38 degrees, you can always add clothing. If you get warm, which you won't this time of year, you can always take the clothing off, take your layers off. So a very, very strange December for sure. Oh, that's right. You know what? I remember earlier today, I was doing a video and the lens on this thing was all fogged up. I am kind of brutal with any and all equipment, so I have a feeling, I mean, I already chipped the lens a little bit, so there may be like moisture that has gotten inside the camera, in which case I'm gonna have to get a new one. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to me. But I mean, I was gonna get a new one anyway, because this is, not only is it nice to have like multiple cameras in case one breaks, but you can do different angles and use them for different things. Like you can have a dedicated camera on the boat or a dedicated camera on the motorcycle or the car, rather than having to take the same damn camera everywhere with you. Gets annoying, and I tend to lose it. You can't remember where you put it. Where did I put that camera? And you spend 20 minutes looking for it, and then once you find the camera, all the accessories that went with it are like spread out over eternity. So it's another hour to find all the accessories to mount the damn thing on your bike or your helmet or whatever. That becomes a pain in the ass. Anyway, look at this fog, man. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And this is what you get when you have the high moisture and relatively borderline freezing temperatures. It's that funkadelic stuff going on, where this, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I would guess that the visibility right now is probably about 150, 200 feet, before it starts getting really dim, foggy. Yeah, so there's a car coming. I can see it like clearly. All right, that's about 150, 200 feet. I'll stick with that. Stick with my initial assessment. We got New Year's coming up in, today's the 30th, tomorrow's the 31st, so that would be New Year's Eve. So 2 days New Year's, and tomorrow's New Year's Eve. And I have a bunch of people asking me, hey, are you going out for New Year's? Like, who in their right mind, under the age of like 60, would go out on New Year's Eve, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I could see what you're 19 years old. Yeah, let's go out and get drunk and stupid. But it is completely amateur hour. Every jackass and his brother is out. If you're not going to get pulled over for drinking, you're going to get killed by a drunk driver. If you go out to a bar, it's like $100 cover charge to get in. It's jam-packed with 1,000 drunken idiots. Everything is overpriced. There's usually a line a mile long, if you go into New York City, a line a mile long waiting to get in the door. If you want to go see the ball drop at Times Square, they don't, it's not like it used to be, I'll tell you that. That's for shit sure. It used to be, we would put a half case or a case of beer in backpacks, walk around and have a blast, but now, post 9/11, it's friggin' the paramilitary at every intersection, 20 of them. They box it off. You have to stay in your little box the entire evening. And, forget if you want to go to the bathroom. Not going to happen. Can't drink, that's for sure. So, and not only that, but you have to go train it in, take the train in. There are 10 billion people on the train. Oh God, it's horrendous. No. Why would you do that? I certainly wouldn't. I mean, occasionally I'll get a friend from overseas or something that, hey, let's, we want to do Times Square, and I'm like, okay, I'll take them in there. But other than that, no. It's not going to happen. And even locally, even to do it locally, it's like, it's not worth it. It's totally not worth it. I'm happy, very happy to wake up the next morning and watch the highlights. Boy, oh boy. Well, this was going to be going to be an entertaining video, but as it turns out, there's no visibility. You can't see anything around me other than like the dim lights of cars coming at me, and and my nonsensical rambling. So that's about all I have for you today. Yeah, 2015, I am very, very eager to wave goodbye to. Bye-bye, 2015. 2015 was, oh God, it was probably the most horrendous fucking year ever. Oh my God. Ever. Just the worst, man, on every level. Mentally, physically, financially. Just help. Help me. Oh God, what time is it anyway? I don't even know what time it is. Alright, it is Avril Lavigne. Look at that. That's little Avril Lavigne there. One of the, I don't know, she's not, well, I can't say she's not talented because she has a great voice, but she hasn't written any of her songs. She's basically, she's like a boy band that was just thrown together. She's the perfect formula. Cute, young girl with a sassy little voice and, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I like Avril Lavigne. I don't know what it is about that. But, let's see. I'm just making sure this lens isn't fine. I'm probably smearing the living hell out of this. This is another movie that's going on the cutting room floor. Oh, erase. But yes, 2015 was indeed a tragic one. Not only for me, but a whole bunch of other people as well. A lot of people getting sick. A lot of people getting into accidents. A lot of people having really tough times. But, I guess that's the world. Ups and downs for all of us. This turn up here is pretty wicked. It's like a 90-degree turn, and if you're coming around here and you don't know the area, you have a trailer behind you, or maybe you're going a little bit too fast. Oh boy, this is a killer turn here. And the funny thing is that there are horse farms all over the place here, and people bring their horses, in their trailers. And I've seen so many actually there's a sign up here that even says don't bring your horse trailer down here, because they just can't make it around the turn. You get hung up on the corner, and then it takes like, an act of God to get you out. Oh well, what a shame. All this around here was really, really nice. Without the fog, you would be able to see it. I'm still curious as to how this video is even going to come out. It's probably going to be, unwatchable as far as, well, not that any of my videos are watchable in the first place, but this one is going to be particularly bad because you can't, at least normally you can look at the scenery even if you're not going to listen to what I say, but now you can't even look at the scenery. Looks like we have a little bit more snow up here though. Ouch, just got a raindrop in my eye. Probably coming off the trees. Yeah, a little bit more snow up here than down in my neck of the woods. I mean, at least it's still on the side of the road. I'm guessing that the temperature is probably just a few degrees colder. I have my gloves on, so I can't check the temp, but yeah, there's still a bit to the winter to go. We have January, February, and I guess January and February. That's pretty much it, right? So 8 weeks of potentially hardcore weather, which I don't see happening. And then March is kind of like when everything starts kind of warming up for real. And then April is, you know, boom, we're back into spring and everything's starting to grow again. Yeah, we were kind of cheated because normally we get like October, November, and December. We get, you know, at least some snow and cold and everything else. And then January and February are the real cold months. It's like a nightmare. And then, you know, the winter's over. So you're looking at 5 months of hardcore. And now the best we can hope for is 2 months of hardcore. New Hampshire just got their first snowstorm, like legit, you know, not in the mountain snowstorm, on the ground snowstorm. The whole season. That's 4 hours north. That's, you know, an hour away from the Canadian border. It's very close to Canada. And they just got their first significant snowfall December 30th. Or December 29th, whatever. Late December. It's absurd. Literally. I was just in my memory. I mean, not that I'm 1,000 years old, but, you know, in the 100 years that I've been here, I've never seen this warm weather before. It's, it's global warming. Boy, oh boy. What do we have for time? 3:30. Sunset is around 4, a little after 4:30 maybe. It's funny, I got a bunch of cars behind me. I must be going slow. Hello. But back to the winter. So we have a couple more months of winter left, which means the couple more months of potential travel. You know, whether it's a cross-country trip or just, you know, I don't know, overseas perhaps. But, you know, I'm not 19 anymore, and I do have responsibility. So that's the real bummer. That's the one thing that sucks, other than the getting old part. The one thing that sucks about getting old, about age and chronology, is responsibility. Responsibility really blows. It's so much nicer. Life is so much more fun when you can just get up in the morning and go anywhere. You know, even if you don't have money, it doesn't matter. You just get up and go and have fun, and you meet people and see things, do stuff, and it's a pleasure. You know, but you get older, now all of a sudden it's bills to pay, and oh, I have to do this. I have to do that. Excuse me, all these yawns. Yeah, I say to hell with responsibility and age. Oh, look at this, the fog went away, temporarily. Let's clear that little thing out, that lens. I'm gonna give this about 3 more minutes and make this round this off to a 20-minute video. A 20-minute boredom video. But I do have some friends that are not from around here, and they do tend to find these videos entertaining because, you know, it's just like anywhere else. If you go to Iceland and you're not from Iceland, it's like, wow, it's new and different, and the scenery, the countryside is different, like the stop signs are different language. It's kind of groovy. So for those of you who are watching from overseas, salutations, greetings to you, and a Happy New Year as well. Most of you are already in the New Year because you're 14 hours and a date ahead of us. So, Happy New Year, Happy 2016 from the past. I'm saying hello to the future. But, yeah, I like watching videos from overseas too. I mean, even if they're just goofy, you know, like this ride around, talk about nothing videos. It's neat to see the different stuff. And if it's a place that I've been to or a place that I've lived before, then I can go, oh yeah, I remember that. I used to watch, there's this dork in Australia that he rides his motorcycle around and, you know, does all that happy stuff around Sydney, and I lived in Sydney, and it's like, oh yeah, it was kind of really neat to see all these familiar places that you used to hang out in. A big power plant or power transfer station. Neat. Okay, I'm done with this, so I'm gonna shut this off. It's long enough already. Let's hope that I can do this with my glove on, because hell. Wow, if this isn't incredible. Oh my God. So, it's the same day. We're December 30th, the day before New Year's. And this is really funny because everything is hitting at once. It's the end of December, and I know I promised I wouldn't talk about the weather anymore, but I can't help it. It's crazy. So it's like, it's not even late. It's like 7 o'clock at night. Okay, so the sun is long gone. Oh, great. My phone, it's like I said, it rains, it pours. My phone is dead. This phone, the Apple iPhone, I don't care which model you have, they all suck. They're the worst. It's such a scam. These things are designed to self-destruct. So, no music on the way home. Oh, I can deal with that. But you see this? This is the best visibility I have had all night. I mean, I'm like in second gear. I can't go more than 20 miles an hour in this fog. I can't see 10 feet. This is good visibility. And I can hardly see anything. It's unbelievable. Anyway, so why is the camera not connected to my helmet? Oh, because that broke too. my helmet mount, I mean, granted it's only held on with rubber bands, but I was trying to turn it on and the damn thing popped off while I'm underway. It's crazy, crazy. Must be now full moon was on Christmas, so it can't be a full moon now. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to update everybody. Oh boy, I wish I could have my camera on actually while I'm riding, because it's amazing. You can't see anything. Crazy. Anyway, night night.